All right, since we're gonna be doing some throwing and catching today, let's stretch out our wrists and our arms just a little bit more. So take one hand out, kind of push down this way, and then turn your hand over, push again. Switch arms, palm out. Switch, palm down. All right, bring one arm across. Pull with your other hand. Switch sides, arm across. Pull with your other hand. Good. Now, we're going to be using a piece of paper. So when you crumble it into a ball, if you keep the ball a little bit bigger, it's easier to throw and catch. If you crumble it up really small, it's harder to throw and catch. So you decide what challenge level you want for today. So if you want a little bit easier, you're going to kind of make it a bigger ball, maybe about that size. If you want a harder challenge, you're going to tighten it and squeeze it a little bit more so it's smaller. Okay? So this is what we're going to be throwing and catching with today. So we're going to start with tossing and catching. You're toss with one hand, and you're going to catch with either one hand or two hands. Your choice. I want you tossing with one. So start it in one hand. It doesn't matter which hand. We're going to practice both. All right? So here we get going. You're going to toss with one and then catch. When you toss and catch, make sure you're following it with your eyes so you can see where the ball is going. It makes it much easier to catch. So tossing and catching. Get ready to switch hands. 3, 2, 1, switch. So now you're going to toss with the other hand. Remember to get it back into that tossing hand. Three, two, one, stop. Now, for your next challenge, I want you to try tossing it, bouncing it off your opposite palm, and then catching it. So it'll be a toss, bounce, catch. Toss, bounce, catch. You really want to make sure you keep your palm up. That way you can bounce it up and you won't have to chase it all over the place. Get ready to switch hands. Good. So now you're going to switch hands to the opposite side and bounce off your opposite palm. Three, two, one, stop. Now this is a tricky one. I want you to try to bounce it off your elbow. You can start it in your elbow if you want, and you can get it to balance and bounce it off that way, or you can toss it and bounce it. Your choice. Remember to keep tracking the ball with your eyes so that you can see where it's going. 3, 2, 1, stop. This time you're going to try to spin after you toss it. It'll be a toss, spin, and try to catch it. You might be able to get all the way around. You might only get part way around, and that's okay, because you have to follow where the ball is. You want to control it so it's going straight up and down, but you've got to figure out where you can turn and still catch it. Some people like to spin really fast. Some people don't like to spin fast. So you can spin slow. Three, 2, 1, stop. After you toss it this time, you're gonna cross your arms and touch your shoulders and then catch it. So toss, cross, catch. Toss, cross, catch. Toss, cross, catch. Three, 2, 1, stop. Now I'd like you to try to toss it with one hand, bounce it off the same hand, and then catch it. When you can catch with one hand or two. Toss, bounce, catch. So same hand for tossing and bouncing. Toss, bounce, catch. Make sure you give both hands a chance to do the tossing and the bouncing. Three, 2, 1, stop. Now let's get a little more challenging. You're gonna start with the ball behind you. You're gonna try to toss it up over your shoulder and catch it in the front, okay? So you toss, catch. Try to toss it over your shoulder. You can toss with either hand. Try to toss up and not out. Remember to give both hands a chance to throw. Three, 2, 1, stop. Now I would like you to try to bounce it off your thigh. So you're gonna toss it in the air, bounce it off your thigh, not your knee, off your thigh, and then try to catch it. Just like a soccer ball. See if you can work on both thighs, not just one. Three, 2, 1, stop. Now I would like you to try to bounce it off your elbow. You can bend your elbow and pop it, or you can just straight toss and catch. Three, two, one, stop. Last challenge is a choice challenge. You choose how you throw and catch it. Just stay in your space, so you have to control your ball. So whether you are tossing and bouncing it off your thigh, popping it off your hands, you can do a pop catch, you can do a spin, you can go backwards, you can go off your toes. However it is you would like to try to throw and catch it, give it a shot. This is your choice for your challenge. Three, two, one, stop. Nice job working on your throwing and catching and your hand-eye coordination. Hope you had fun, and you can take these skills that you've just worked on, take them home, show your friends and family, show them your great hand-eye coordination.